Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Summit 2 by G2A.com. We're about to get underway with Secret versus Vici, best of 5. But before we do, if you haven't already heard, 100TB is partnering with us for the Summit. They've also supported us for in the studio, and they are giving away a really nice PC. So if you're interested in it, all you have to do is tweet at 100TB, let them know why you would like the PC, and they will select one very fortunate winner who will get a behemoth. This is a really strong, really good PC. That's about it. All right, so Secret versus Vici Gaming, guys. We've got a best of 5 coming up. Winner is going to play Cloud9 tomorrow. Thoughts on the match overall coming into it? Do you have a favorite? Do you think it's a really close fight between these two teams? Zai, I guess we can start with you.
It seems pretty even starting out. I think both teams have been looking equally good in the group stage. I don't remember which team won when they faced each other.
I'm actually not sure.
Secret one.
Secret one?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it pretty one-sided? Or?
What they played? That was the draw, right? Yeah, they lost picked the draw ranger.
I'm not sure, actually. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I didn't watch it,
it
actually.
was. They had like Furon draw ranger, blah blah blah. That's also how we beat Vici with the draw. So basically, they lost their draw twice. Probably something they won't face again.
So that's a strategy you think to keep an eye on in this series? Vici Gaming, actually, there was a period right after TI when they had the new roster where they were running like either Tiny Wisp or Drow Visage like every game. So do you think that we're likely to see one of those strats at some point, or is it just not really in vogue for them right now?
I think they have so many strategies. I think the same goes for Secret. They both have like at least 5 styles that they can play. I'm not sure which style they'll bust out, but
Curtis, how about you?
Actually, I have no idea how the teams match up. They're sort of a weird matchup because like Secret prioritizes heroes that Vici doesn't really pick, like ET. And they actually banned it out themselves, so
Wow,
I haven't done any research on either team.
They
really.
gave them the Wisp. Not many teams are doing this.
Although
I think Envy said that you guys felt reasonably confident you could deal with the Wisp.
We played them in Dota Pit 2 games, and we gave them Wisp both games, and I think we should have won both.
Okay, but you did end up losing,
1-1.
or
We went 1-1
Okay.
to those, so...
that was the Huskar, right?
Yeah.
So you would rather give them the Wisp than like the Elder Titan, for example.
It's sort of hard because like if you don't give them Wisps, you have no idea what they're doing, sort of. But if you give them like a hero that they'll instantly first pick, like you sort of at least have an idea what they're gonna do. You can plan a strategy around it. You might be able to outpick them, outthink them that way.
And generally, when we see Wisp, it's like a certain style of play. You're not really going for a super heavy 5-man push strat. You tend to be more split pushing, ganking. So it reveals more about their overall strategy, I guess.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Their Wisp is probably the best in the world, so it's still scary. But it's like they're the best in the world at a lot of things, right? Like every
you
top
have to
team
give them
is.
something.
Yeah, they're gonna get something, and you might as well know what it is, sort of.
It might also be the trade they're looking for. They might value Ogre, like their own Ogre, they might value that higher than the opponent Wisp.
That's true. It's not... I don't know how much they've run it at this tournament, but coming into the event, they had not really been prioritizing Ogre. It was there was a lot of Skywrath, a lot of Sand King.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out.
I think their Sand King Skywrath combo was like their bread and butter, which is something they can always come back to.
So maybe try something different here.
Right,
see if you can reserve that for if you really need it later on. We can see FY, of course, the captain and drafter just going through the motions here with his team. So early on, looking at the draft, we had an Ogre Tidehunter on one side. Can we see the draft, guys? Thank you. And then on the other, let's IO Puck. So, what are your thoughts so far on the way this is opening up?
I was pretty surprised that they got Tidehunter instead of Lycan, second pick, actually. I thought they would take Lycan there. Right now, I think...
Lycan just got banned, so...
Yeah, they can't take it anymore, but... It's sort of weird right now. Like, because Ogre, usually you have full map control in the early game, but like, Wisp plus a strong support, you might be able to get away from it just because you're fast. Like, Wisp actually isn't that bad at early fighting. I think Ogre should still be stronger, though, I'm not sure.
Yeah, as far as, like, so looking at Vici Gaming, they need Black's hero right now. They actually need at least 2 of their cores, and they'll probably need another support. It's looking like it's a support Ogre Magi this game. So, Black, we've seen a lot of Slark. I mean, this guy has played a very wide variety of carries since joining Vici Gaming. We've seen his Slark quite a bit, Nature's Prophet, once in a while the Invoker. In fact, playing it over Ice and Super and playing it really well. Invoker is still out there. Is that something that you would consider, or?
I feel like when they open up with Ogre and Tide, these are like super strong heroes that, especially Tide, you pick him with sort of these characters that are usually, go late game.
Like would Death Prophet, for example, or no?
Probably more like Naga, Terrorblade.
Okay. And those are still out there. And Elder Titan was also banned.
Like I think you usually pick Tidehunter when you want to, you want to get to the refresher, double ravage and stuff, because you usually don't lose team fights.
How about like a Void? Is that something you consider here?
Void Tidehunter are sort of weird together, just because you have two giant AoE disables that they don't necessarily synergize with each other that well. It's not like if you have both refreshers on both late game, like you're not gonna lose the game though. Like, you're gonna win.
But you do have to get.
But like it's sort of, I think there's better synergy.
Okay.
To other heroes.
So Secret will go for the Enigma, and Vici Gaming is probably the one team that will sometimes run that Enigma as a core. Have we seen? I think maybe Secret did it once in Starladder. Did they run it for Fly?
Yeah, Fly played Enigma once.
Yeah. Okay, but generally this would be expected to be a support for Puppy.
I think they're gonna dual lane with it though, because like they have an ogre, and playing with Enigma versus an ogre just sounds terrifying for your supports.
Yeah, either they're dueling or they should get punished for it.
Yeah.
Because ogre kings run.
I mean,
the whole
Secret's
map.
weird though, right? Like sometimes they just run stuff and they just never get punished. That's how I feel like.
Vici Gaming
Or they're very good at
is
using it.
normally known for the early game aggression. That's kind of where FY and Fenrir, especially at TI4, but even still since then, you see it pretty often where they'll look for a lot of early roaming. Fenrir, on the last day of the group stage, was just sensational on his Skywrath. Got a couple of lucky runes and was just killing everybody.
So
Anti-mage.
they go for the anti-mage.
So there's your hard carry you mentioned to pair with the Tidehunter. He'll have Bloodlust as well. So it's going to be a pretty fat AM and gives you a Mana Void. Nice way to cancel Black Hole on top of that.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. If you just look at the Wisp and you have if you see a Wisp on the enemy team and you pick AM, you're pretty safe.
Yeah.
But I think it depends on what hero they want to pair it with the Wisp.
It is sort of interesting because like a lot of Wisp, the heroes that Wisp combo with really well. Like Tidehunter is good against all of them. Like CK, Tiny, even like
You relocate on that, bam, Ravage.
yeah. And like like Tidehunter is ridiculous versus Tiny too, because like you anchor smash and it's minus 200 damage.
Yeah.
So it's a PA, which I like.
Yeah, he's probably one of the better heroes.
AM generally not the best MKB carrier,
It's not just that. Even if AM gets 6 on it, like PA will kill him with 2 crits. AM
Yeah.
doesn't build any armor items really.
especially with the Wisp backing him up
Yeah.
as well.
Like PA is ridiculous late game probably, and I think he's specifically good versus AM. Because like your inventory is so sad when you have a MKB actually.
Yeah. It just doesn't work that well with the illusions either. Well, fourth hero for Vici Gaming. So where are they going to take this draft? Do you just look to kind of win the game around like, I don't know, 30 to 45 minutes before the PA comes online, before like Enigma gets that refresher, or is this like more of a mid-game draft, do you guys think?
It's gonna. I don't know. It depends on how Vici sees their linking capabilities.
Yeah.
Either they think that Tide Refresher is stronger than like Enigma Wisp, or
It is a melee core in the PA.
yeah, it is. So either they go for like something that does well mid, wins the lane against Puck, comes out of top, or they go for something more early game.
So,
oriented.
so for Super, we've seen his Ember a lot. We've seen a little bit of Death Prophet. They're going to go for Razor.
Yeah.
Razor's good versus PA.
Razor is good versus.
PA she can never touch Razor actually.
And Envy was just here saying that he thinks Razor's a terrible hero now.
I
Is that
think
just Envy
Razor's.
exaggerating?
I think
or-
Razor's not a good hero.
Okay.
Except against specific heroes. Like
Also good against Wisp as well, just because of that low armor, get close.
that one's sort of weird though, because like Razor usually you're faster than everyone.
Yeah.
But then with a Wisp,
Oh,
you're
that's
at the
true.
same speed. Like this game's sort of weird to me because I think Vici wants to pick a snowball lead lineup with the anti-mage, which is sort of. It sort of makes sense actually, because if you snowball the anti-mage, you're gonna farm 5 slots at 30 minutes, and their carry's gonna have like 2 or 3 slots. Razor makes sense for that because they're gonna dominate lanes, and he's also really good against PA. And I think they have to try to end the game sort of early-ish. I don't like they're not completely out of it late game. They can still win, but I wouldn't want to face that late game. Like it's actually so hard. They have good lane push on Puck. Enigma's a beast, and like PA, I think PA is way stronger than anti-mage late game.
Even with the Razor Bloodlust.
I don't know if stronger like Razor. And
Yeah.
like an anti-mage is always anti-mage though, right? So like Razor can get a hex, and maybe AM can even get a last item hex, and then you have a way to actually kill the PA.
Yeah, that's true. It's it used to be a little bit more common when we saw AM that you would see like that. I'd say like 10-20% of games, 6 item would be a hex.
Yeah.
Just because for the instant lockdown more
Yeah.
than anything. I think that was more before Bissell Blade was introduced into the
I think
game.
it's before Abyssal.
That's
I still really like those items on carries though.
Yeah.
You have a 6th item hex and you can solo anyone. It makes it really hard to farm for their team.
And the cooldown's a lot lower than Abyssal
yeah.
as well.
Hex is probably the best item in the game.
It's just expensive.
And they
That's the
banned
only
Lich.
thing.
They have a Lich,
Huh. So they're
I
really...
guess
are
like
they worried about that dual lane that you mentioned just getting kind of shut
I
down by
think-
this?
I think they know that Vici Gaming sort of wants to snowball off early game. So Lich is a hero who will sort of win you lanes, usually win you lanes, and then his late game is not that bad just because he can cancel Black Hole. And Frost Armor is always good versus PA especially.
That's true, and the attack speed.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, like, it's actually a decent ban. I don't mind it. Usually I'm like, oh, you banned Lich, are you crazy? That's Lich. But ban Venusaur.
Venusaur?
Yeah, you guys want to hear a story actually?
Sure.
So in Dota 1 I was drafting, right? I had 5th pick. I had on my last pick I needed to pick a carry. And someone, like, I had like 4 seconds left or something. And someone on my Ventrilo was just like, yo, look at Venusaur. And I'm like, Venusaur, I just picked Venusaur. This guy liked it and we lost. That was a tournament. good stuff, Venusaur.
Yeah. I miss Pokemon.
10 seconds
I used to
do
watch
miss
it all the
Pokemon.
time when I was growing up. Like right before school, you know, I'd get the first episode. They always aired 2, but I could never watch the second
Yeah, you know,
because I had to make the bus. It
like-
always made me upset.
my school when I was young thought I was really stupid because I couldn't read properly. But then the
Why
first
couldn't
book,
you read?
Cause I think it's because I didn't like I got bored really fast as a kid. Like it didn't interest me. But the first book I read was a Pokemon book, and like it's not like a little.
Look at
like,
that, man. Pokemon, not only a wonderful
Yeah.
video game, but also helping to educate our
Yeah,
youth.
Pokemon actually saved my life. I wouldn't read without Pokemon.
You heard it here, folks. If you're not already a Pokemaster, you should be. Well, Vici Gaming 5th pick. Probably need that support hero. What's it going to be? They don't really have like a big playmaking support yet, which normally we see Vici has at least one. I guess Ogre can in the laning stage.
I think they need another disable.
10 seconds remaining.
Something that's good against Timbersaw too. Usually
Yeah.
you want to pick like Silencer or Scarth against
wonder
it.
if
Like
So,
Disruptor, I guess, is a less popular choice.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting actually. This game.
Disruptor's pretty
Against
good
the Wisp as well.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
good
it's-
against Wisp.
See,
Ooh.
Fuck that hero.
care
Ooh,
to
good
expand
shit.
on that?
I lost like 3 against that hero this tournament.
Good hero.
Good
Sorry
hero.
for your loss.
I would be sorry, but I'm sorry. He gave
Really?
me a look. I just had to be sorry there.
0-1, 1 Omni like 40 minutes in or whatever.
Yeah, it was 50 minutes in. I was
50 minutes.
1-1-2.
Yeah, when
Like,
we had
It was
the brief
actually just
outage.
ridiculous. I opened the scoreboard. I was like, really? Like, I've been around all the kills. I just never hit anyone. I was just standing there. Like,
What a
"Alright."
hero! Doesn't hit anyone and
Yeah.
wins games.
It's kind of interesting how they picked that hero into Timbersaw though.
Do you think he's really bad versus Timbersaw?
Not really, but they like can they pressure Timbersaw in lane?
I think.
Yeah, they have
With
an Ogre
Ogre-
Omni Knight support.
Like
Do
it.
Ogre Anti-Mage Omni Knight, he's gonna have Enigma Deny.
Ooh, that is the Enigma denies actually is big. And it might actually be a dual. No, I don't think it'll be a dual lane, right?
It's probably
That
not.
dual lane's pretty.
Depends if they
I
work
mean,
with
with this
jungle,
with
but
this
it's not
pick,
like-
if this does go late, I mean, both teams have a ton of late game now.
Yeah. Timbersaw's actually insane late game.
yeah.
We'll have hopefully a quick pause here. So overall thoughts on the draft? Is there a certain timing window for either team, or what are you thinking strategy-wise for them?
I mean, if Enigma does not get pressured in the early game, I think Secret's
Yeah.
looking really good. But
So it's like all on the Ogre then?
I don't
See the only one who can really
I mean,
do
I don't
that?
think Vici would, consciously pick these heroes into an Enigma unless they had something planned. Because I don't see how they, think they can win if they just let Enigma freeform.
No, Inscription. There's the F5 Rubik. It's too bad Rubik's not strong. He's such a fun hero to watch. I miss that hero.
That one's pretty good.
Theirs are all in like super action poses. The Ice 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 Pro Gear, I imagine. One of the better sets in the game, I would say. Man, so much action. Why is Black Skywrath?
For
I think he likes the storyline.
Oh, the lore.
It'd actually be so black
Yeah.
to like that lore. It's a good story, but
Do we want to read it while we're waiting? Then you could show off everything you learned from Pokemon. You know,
I could.
your
Pokemon's good
Your
stuff.
extremely good reading comprehension.
It saved my life.
Cha.
That is one ugly X. The actual X.
Did you guys see Fata's effigy? Did you guys get a chance to look at it? It's like underground.
No, I don't think we.
Which
saw
one is it? Is it the?
It's a bat rider, and it's like just
Like
sunk.
really glitched
He was
out or
laughing
something?
so hard when he made it. I don't know if he used it though. That's the thing.
Why does he find it so funny? Just because
I
it
don't
looks
know.
weird?
German humor. No one gets it.
That's what I tried to do
German's
too
really
when,
doable.
when I created mine. I was trying to look for like the most ugly pulse ever, and I ended up with the Morphling one.
That's good. That was good.
All right, we're gonna see Vici Gaming as we get underway with Game 1 of our second semifinal, best of 5.
Yeah. So they're running into
Heading
the
down bottom.
they're running into the enemy jungle, and they have sentries on the Omni Knight, so they're probably gonna look to the Ward Enigma's jungle.
Their level is like insanely better, so
Yeah.
I don't think Secret can do anything.
And Secret's up top.
Secret
already.
are pretty terrible.
Their
level
catch
one,
is
actually.
pretty mediocre for Vici though, so you can sort of always scout them.
Yeah, that's what Puck's doing.
Yeah.
But they should be able to just take over this jungle.
D-warding Radiant jungle's a nightmare. So
So what does Secret do? I know when you guys used to run Enigma a lot, if you got warded, you would often go to the Ancients. Is that viable on Radiant? Or?
God, the Ancients.
Oh, bad memories.
Oh God.
Bad memories.
No, I mean you can either offlane, as we said before,
yeah.
or
Okay.
try and D-ward.
Could he go into the enemy jungle, or is that too risky?
It's probably impossible against Ogre.
Okay.
There's who's gonna run at
Well,
you.
like-
can't
You know, I
really-
watched a game where I think it was. I'm trying to remember. Someone was playing Ogre, and the Ogre just like ran at Enigma and he had the double spawn Eidolon, so he had a stout shield. He's just clubbing him, actually
Yeah.
doing more damage at level 2. It was
Good
crazy.
stuff.
What a hero. All right, we're gonna get underway. So they will deny this first creep top. It looks like
good.
Puppy is gonna rotate to the jungle. He does have money for sentries, but as you mentioned,
He hasn't,
deboarding is
he,
tough.
he hasn't bought any clarities though, so he's
Yeah, it's sort of weird. Oh, he's actually gonna start with no clarities.
wow.
How much does this slow you down if you start with no clarity?
I mean,
if
you
he
can
uses
probably-
a courier at the start though, like who's mid for them?
It's the Wisp PA. I don't know if Wisp is rushing a bottle.
Maybe like the Wisp will
Wisp-
give him some
Wisp-
mana.
Wisp
That's
is
actually
rush.
decent because like you don't really need the first ball charge, I guess.
And the PA
Maybe?
doesn't really need that much mana early.
Yeah.
Dagger doesn't really use that.
So maybe this is like one of their little things they do.
Okay,
I
that
think-
could work out.
Alright, so this is the.
This could be
Vici's
bad
wave.
though. Fenrir has a double damage rune.
You
Maybe.
can't do anything to
Yeah.
Puck.
Not with that. Not
So-
with that ignite early.
They're actually doing tight mid.
Yeah, I don't think like Wisp PA is surprisingly strong. I don't think he should die though.
You need a. I think you need a stout shield.
I
on-
think you
on
need a
this
social
die.
for sure.
Like,
He's trying to play a bit greedier here. Rush for that bottle.
like normally you think you're so tanky on Tide when you get the levels up
Yeah.
in Kraken Shield, but he's just gonna get so like he's gonna get so
He's like-
harassed before he gets the
And they
levels
do a
up.
lot of magic damage too. You've got the spirits, the dagger. Well, that's pure, I believe. But
Yeah,
I mean, he's basically got it bottled, but I think he's gonna take a lot of harass,
he is.
and they're not gonna have root control. I don't think.
so they are zoning S4 somewhat effectively here, but not like threatening to kill him by any means. And they're not really putting any additional pressure on Enigma, who has the one big camp to work with right now. A lot of sentries in the woods, so these will expire in a few minutes.
I don't know if they actually, if Vici actually gave Ogre the 4 CS for his boots, or if it just.
I think they did. That's actually really good.
Yeah, because he didn't start off with boots.
I think Vici's like been the team that's watched little things that Western teams done the most. This is like in my opinion, anyways. Like Chinese teams have always been bad at the little things, but they're way better at the big things, and that's why they're always better than the Western teams.
Well, except the TI3.
TI3.
You thought they were better than the Western teams?
I think Tongfu should have beat Navi,
Oh, that's
and
true.
I think they will put up a really good fight versus Alliance actually.
That was a weird game, man.
And that was
Gyro with Aegis
an
fountain hooked.
Olaf boost game.
That well, it's not like
it wasn't that
it's a
bad.
different situation. But yeah,
I don't think the Fnatic thing was that bad, but I shouldn't talk about that.
Yeah. What's done is done at this point. So let's see. PA getting pretty much free farm. Anti-Mage also getting pretty much free farm. Your Enigma right now sitting at 10-1 in the jungle, so it's not the fastest jungle by any means, but hasn't died, has done that D-ward, still has, looks like he's managed to claim 2 camps to work with.
He's actually doing really well, Enigma.
Yeah.
Considering the amount of investment they spent 300 gold just to try and block off his woods early.
It's really weird though, because Vici traditionally has been the best with wards out of the Chinese teams. When they had RTK, they had the best like sneaky wards, I guess. And this time they just placed it in the middle of the camp, which
Where
I don't
else
know.
can you put it? I guess it's hard to.
You
hard
can
without
put
drawing.
it like there's like 5 locations for that camp, I think, in the trees.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can like on hills, on trees. It's really dumb.
Well, they're trying to go on
Ooh.
Simba here. They get off that purification.
They're just
Pure
burning his mana.
damage. That is one thing that AM is good at, but actually killing the Timber Saw, that's a different matter.
Actually, Omni with he took his degen ore. So if they pull the lane back now, and they can chase him forever basically.
That's true.
Though if you get the AM in front and there's an Omni degen ore, you can actually block him with AM while hitting him. I think.
Are we going to see an Orb of Venom here by any chance, do you think?
I don't think it's that good on AM. I don't think Omni should get it.
Yeah, it'd be... We sometimes see it on the Ogres,
In
especially
a
if they're-
pub, I would 100%
Yeah.
get that on Omni Knight though.
But in
if
this
you,
game...
if you
probably.
buy it on AM, does it overlap the mana?
Yeah,
pick?
I don't think you matter.
No, yeah, I meant on... I meant
Yeah.
on the
It's
Omni Knight,
it's
yeah.
pretty good though. Like it sounds sort of silly, but it's not because you can actually give your support over Venom, and he can lane really well with it.
Right.
Oh, are they actually going to get
Stun
him?
on
That's
defender.
an
This
ogre.
could be your first blood. It is an ogre though. Quite tanky. Nice body
Oh,
blocking for
nice.
Big Daddy. First blood in our second semifinal, claimed
Oh,
by
boy.
Secret.
Wait, well,
Goes
what level
to
is
Crookie.
Enigma? Is it level 4?
What's up?
Is Enigma level 4, or did he skill?
No, I think he's level 4.
Alright, he's
Yeah,
level
he's
Yeah, he was level 4 before
Thank-
that.
level
Thank
4
God.
at 4 minutes, and he's getting a first blood for the team. That is,
Yeah.
and he dewarded his own jungle.
I
So
thought I was level 3 and had 1 point in each
Yeah.
skill, and that was just oh gosh.
that's very unusual. Yeah. Crookie now sitting on a lot of items. His rate of Aquila, Quelling Blade, maybe building towards was that towards a Vlad's? Oh, who's raid? Oh, that's
It's
Puppies.
Soulring,
Okay.
yeah.
Puppies, yeah.
Sorry.
He's soaring.
They're not really keeping
Is
Simba
that
out of the
TP2
jungle.
top? That's a wisp. Ooh,
And they go
might
on
kill
this.
him.
FY starting to
He
take
has-
a bit of harassment
he
here.
has
The
balls, yeah.
dagger comes in. The follow-up is
They
there.
can't get
He
him.
might be able to get off this next heal. It looks like he's going to barely survive.
I think
But
that's
now
level 1
Black's in
balls.
trouble, too.
It's level 1 boss?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's only level 3, right?
Yeah,
Do you like that build, actually?
no.
No? You like level 2 boss?
Actually, I mean, you kind of need overcharge to heal your
Because he got a really quick bottle.
heal your
Like,
partner. Yeah.
before, I would never get it, but I never got a quick bottle on Wisp.
Yeah.
But, like, maybe now it's... Like, he saw the opportunity and he thought it was good.
Yeah, so the offlaners, well, it looks like the Timbersaw is getting quite a bit. In the bottom lane, of course, your Razor's getting free farm, essentially. So a fairly even trade there, as they have that Enigma to equalize things off in the jungle. Overall, on the laning stage, aside from the first blood, is it still pretty even? Big advantage to one team? What do you guys think?
Wisp is doing really well, and so is Enigma, which usually are the heroes that you're kind of scared of, or you're scared that they're not gonna get a good start. Especially when they warded Enigma's jungle, but seeing as he's doing like this well, I think they're
The thing is about how they warded Puppy's jungle is that he never does those other camps anyways because he checks every rune.
yeah.
So like that actually didn't hurt his jungle speed unless he goes for some super fast farm because he actually farmed ridiculously fast as other Enigma game this tournament.
Gonna make a move here, but they find Puppy
They
down
can
in the
follow
river.
it.
As you mentioned, he loves to check runes, and this time it looks like
Oh,
he'll be punished. The
is he actually
Wisp
dying?
trying to help him out, perhaps coming from the river. Too late. He'll go down. Will they go for a trade? Kuro thinking about it. Ice
It's like
Ice
saying it's
does
gonna
have Ravage. This is extremely dangerous. They're not going to go in.
Did
Or
Wisp
are
have
they?
no tether? That was so weird. I thought he was going to live for
He
sure.
might have jumps
in.
up on the
Oh,
high ground.
Ravage.
Big Daddy gets caught as well. Secret getting aggressive. Can they get this kill on Ice Ice? He's healed up again. FY maybe baits S forward. How has nobody died yet? Fenrir on the run. Everybody retreating. I think they're
He's
going to get
dead.
Fenrir here. Dagger.
Poor Ogre.
Ravage baited out, and they get the kill, and nobody dies.
That's huge for Secret.
And they're still chasing, but this does not look like it's going to happen. Big Daddy, he'll jettison. TP's out. Man, what a really sick sequence of plays from Secret there.
Yeah. And during that, they got the
Oh,
ward
they
on
got
the
the ward
Titan
on.
discount. That's actually so good.
Yeah.
Has it been stacked at all yet?
It was
I
like,
think
like
once
once or twice.
so
yeah,
not
yeah.
enough.
And
And
like Simba, once he what's gonna happen is that like once he gets level 6 and maybe Arcane Boots, which I think he'll get sort of soon, he can just go heal and then he destroys anti-mage in lane. Because
Then you walk up to him and you just take away like half his health.
Yeah,
instantly
it's like 200
before he can mana burn you.
I don't know how much damage it is actually, but I just know it's a lot.
Yeah, it's one of those things you just like kind of know it by feel. It's like you walk up to
Yeah.
the Timbersaw, you're gonna have a bad time. And
Oh, black hole.
mid lane there was a black hole, not enough to kill Ice 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 yet, but the follow-up damage
Good gang. Good
will secure it as Secret take him down. Transition into a push too. Demonic conversions there. They're looking for a bit of a trade on Simba, but he's very durable. Even with the purification, not sure if it's enough. They're gonna have to commit heavily. They do have a mana void, but they won't go for it. Wasn't quite enough damage. And Secret, this a free tower mid. It looks like.
Yeah, I think since they committed to that kill on, or the attempt to kill Timbers on top, I don't think they can defend with the Pintar.
Crokey casually critting a creep, but going
actually
back
have a
for the tower
wagon,
last
too.
hit.
Kill against the
stuff.
last hits.
So what do you do if you're Vici now? You lose your tier 1 mid. You haven't really shut down Enigma or Wisp. The PA's farming reasonably well. The puck is getting its levels for the most part, I believe. The Timber has been somewhat slowed down, but he's getting levels too. What's your plan?
I think you have to like. I think if Vici makes another mistake, they can't win. And
It's that bad, you think?
I think like I sort of have a bias because I think Secret's late game's better, but like I don't understand Omni-Knight that well. Like Omni-Knight's had under AM. Like with the Omni-Knight pick, it might not be like that. But I think Enigma's pretty OP late game actually.
Yeah, they have no way of canceling the BKB black hole.
Yeah,
They
that's
have
actually
mana
they
void.
have
They
mana
have
void,
mana
but
void,
like,
but usually you're gonna be
yeah,
black
you
hole
won't
on the
actually
aim.
kill someone
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that. Yeah.
like if they mana void the Enigma, it might not even be right away too. Just because, like, I mean, AM's probably going to be the one he's black holing anyways.
Right.
That's
Like,
true.
he can solo black hole that AM and he will die. Like, the change to Midnight Post made him really good versus AM.
And S4 is going to jaunt out. He's been taking a bit of... The Razor's definitely dominating him in lane, but... Oh, Kuro gets stunned mid. They just... It feels like a weird Vici gaming game because they're just not really finding kills. Black, gonna blink away.
He might die. I don't know what level Blink he has. I think he only has like level 1. Alright, level 2.
They probably could have going there, but, like, you don't know how many TPs there are, I guess. That's what they're scared of. Because, like, if Omnite TPs, they just waste time, I guess.
It's like normally at this stage of the game, Vici gaming either is like a Sand King that's about to get a blink,
Yeah.
or they've had a Skywrath or some similar, or the Ogre who's just gone around killing everyone.
Yeah.
So with neither of that, then does it just fall to the Tidehunter to create space and make some big plays?
I mean, that's the thing I don't like about their lineup if they don't snowball. Like, you... Ooh.
Sam play with fire here. He
Well
gets
played.
dunked. Nice one by
That was
Black.
really good by Black.
Where's
And
our
F5,
soundboard when
whoever
we need
called
it? Little NBA Jam in the house.
Like, the thing about Vici's lineup, well, I said they can't make another mistake, and that was super good for them, by the way, that they got that. Like, if they're not super ahead, the only one who can do anything this game is the Tidehunter.
They're committing on to Ice Ice Ice. He does have Ravage. I think they want to bait this out and even fight their way
Oh.
through it. The Ravage comes through,
God.
barely connects on Kuroki.
They're crazy.
That's not going to be good enough. They
No.
don't have a relocate yet. He's not level 6, but doesn't seem like it's going to matter as the teams kind of begin that dance in the middle lane. It's a dangerous
Ice
one.
Ice
Ice Ice
is
Ice
almost
dropping
dead.
low, and it seems we are having some
Oh, boy.
super lag.
Oh,
Either-
that's a shitty time to lay, because Tidehunter's dead.
Yeah.
Well, Wisp kind of died too.
Yeah, so it's shitty for
even-
both of them, actually.
I didn't see how it happened, but Wisp suddenly was just dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure how the Wisp died either.
I don't think he should have died there if they weren't lagging.
Yeah.
They could have just run away.
Actually, that's... Yeah, that would have been no one dies, and then it would have been better for Secret, probably. Well, obviously, they use Ravage, so...
Looks like there was a
Field.
purification.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Plasma Field.
Yeah,
Purification.
that'll shred your
So
Wisp
they
pretty
actually have no
quickly.
purification. That Tidehunter's definitely dead.
Do they have a...
Ooh, Puck's TPing in, huh?
He's double
The TP's taking a while.
It is 2 seconds left. I think Puck should... Like, if you have this much time to discuss it, Puck needs to cancel this. Because
They're just going to walk away,
he has
basically.
boots and 300 gold, and he's not going to get anything. And bot lane's free right now, because Razor ran there.
This is possibly the poorest I've seen S4 on a puck in a while. He has been shut down fairly hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went up against the Ogre Razor, which was not a kind lane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was not
yeah,
fun.
there were 2 heroes there.
I'm actually
Top of the
surprised
Razor.
Razor had to run to the rune a lot, so his CS actually isn't completely dominant. But like every time he ran to the rune, Puck ran too, so it's not like
Yeah.
Puck got some space out of that. They were just trying to help their teams, and I think like it's good play, but it's sort of sad for both of them.
So again, the Ravage being used, it gets them a Wisp kill, but it's not converting into objectives. Doesn't look like they're going to take a tower.
No, and the Tide's also gonna die, so it wasn't that good of a edge.
And now if you're Secret, do you just immediately, like, let's say go for a tier 1, maybe even try to make a Roche play with the Enigma?
They might be able to get bottom tower.
Yeah, bottom tower's okay.
That
I
sounds like...
think you just farm. They do have black hole in like 25 seconds, probably. I think.
Yeah, it should be off cooldown fairly soon. In the end, that Tidehunter will end up going down. We'll have another
Oh boy.
pause. Still lagging.
Can you click Enigma?
5 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and almost has
That's
a
really
mech.
close.
Uh-oh, this is really concerning for Vici.
Yeah, he's going to get mech before Ravage. They're gonna have like a 1 minute timing push. They might be able to get 2 towers bottom. Probably not though, just because Razor can get repelled and just plasma field it. I'm not sure though. With the mech, it's sort of they're really strong actually. They're actually ridiculously strong. Is Wisp 6 almost? Oops.
Yeah, it was almost 6.
Okay. So once you have Wisp TP, you can like just push with 3 and they'll be farming more than enemy team while pushing and putting pressure on them.
Right.
And like that's when Secret gets scary with No Tails Wisp. Because like the thing that stands out the most about No Tails Wisp is that I think when he saves someone, he always gets something out of it. Like Fnatic was famous for their Wisp play, but the reason they were so good is because every time he saved his Tiny, he got a tower, and then they lost a Wisp for a tower, which is really good for them.
Yeah, if you're really quick, you can also instead of relocating the hero back to base, you can also relocate him to a different lane.
Yeah.
If you see it coming, then
Well, we're going to have a slightly longer pause, it looks like, as I believe we're looking into the source of the lag. Hopefully we'll get it resolved soon for you guys, but this is only game 1. It's a best of 5, so it's a very long series, potentially. And, well, it looks good for Secret here early. But there is some late game potential for this Vici Gaming squad. They do have the anti-mage with Bloodlust. Maybe the Tidehunter can catch up and get some farm, but Going back to that Ancient War, that seems like it's going to be a big problem because they can't really recover economically that easily.
I don't think they actually noticed it yet either.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they were busy just trying to run away and live from the Wisp PA.
And Secret actually has like a 4 or 5 inch stack. It was really big, and
Is there any? And Vici don't have Ravage, right? So
yeah,
they can't really
Vici's
contest
chance
it at
was
all.
to contest it with Ravage,
Yeah.
But they can't really kill it yet, can
they can't kill it
Does
yet.
PA have a
Like
ability?
so that also could be Vici's chance to come back, because I think if Secret pushes bottom, they waste some spells, and then they scout that out. They just smoke there with the next Ravage, and they take 0 damage with the Tidehunter doing it. So that could actually be their fight to come back. But if Secret get that stack,
We have our trip winner here, Tenley, wandering around with a butterfly, maybe looking to kill someone. He's had a good time. He's kind of a quiet guy. We might get him on for an interview later, but he's been, it's just like I'm in Dota Paradise,
what, is he your translator?
Oh no, he's the one who won a trip. So one of our sponsors did a
Oh.
contest, G2A,
That's cool.
and so we flew him out here. We put him up in a hotel, and I actually didn't even realize he was here the first day.
Yeah, I haven't met
It's
him
like there's
yet.
someone that I don't really
I
recognize.
actually haven't seen him yet.
Okay. Well, we're going to have him on the stream probably sometime later today or maybe tomorrow and just get his thoughts on the event, his experience. So I guess after that you'll know him. But for now, he's absconded with our butterfly rats. All right. We have another unpause. Let's see if it's going to be more stable. Fortunately, not in the middle of any more action, so we do need to pause again. Shouldn't mess anything up too badly, but seems like we're going to get back underway. So Secret,
They're
S4 did
gonna-
cancel that TP.
Yeah, they're gonna smoke somewhere. Let's pick up as well.
So this is a really good window, like we were saying. Just go fight while Ravage is down. Vici Gaming are at a pretty weak point in the game for them. Mech's about to come out for Enigma. Black Hole's online. They do have Coil. Timber's got his levels. Enough to do a lot of damage in team fights. Seems like Vici Gaming are going to have to dodge for at least the next minute or so. I feel like even with Ravage, they might not have enough follow-up damage.
Wait, is that all PA has? Does he have an item courier?
She's got a courier.
Oh, okay,
Right.
okay.
Claymore. Okay, so I guess we're going to see a Battle Fury.
Yeah, they need a Battlefield to farm especially the Ancients.
Yeah. I think in general, when you're versus AM, unless you go for some sort of all-in, you're going to get Battlefield and PA. So that hero can keep up in farm, I think. Like with the West, you definitely can.
It seems like it's going to be... We mentioned the PA anti-mage...
TP
bottom lane.
bottom.
There's a Coil. There's a relocate to follow this one up. Super dropping incredibly quickly.
Wow.
He gets shredded. Simba taking him to town.
That's super quick. S4 just clicks him, no TP, and there's just like TP on him. Because Raids has a TP there, maybe he lives.
I think Wisp just got 6-2 in
Yeah.
the top lane.
Oh, those are the worst ganks who die too, actually.
Yeah, he didn't have 6
You
in the
hit
fight
6,
mid.
you're
yeah.
like, Wisp is 5, I can farm, and then whoop.
Oh, suddenly Wisp ain't 5 anymore. But yeah, looking at the anti-mage, it's not just the anti-mage versus PA Wisp. It's also the fact that there's a Timbersaw who just destroys you, ignores your spell shield. A lot of pure damage there. And you're up against Black Hole. Really good lockdown later on.
Yeah, Midnight Pulse is also ridiculous for Sam now. It's pure damage.
It's starting to feel like maybe it's not the best anti-mage game if it comes to fights. If he can split push, if he can kind of isolate heroes.
The thing is, if Timbersaw has a Bloodstone and eggs, that guy burns mana like faster than Storm, I think, in fights. So there's a potential that he just mana voids and gets a triple kill. And if he mana voids beside the puck dies. And I think they can win a fight. Well, if that happens, they will win a fight.
If you get one,
so,
yeah. Coil will cool down soon. They have their Ravage back online, but Ice, is he anywhere? He's probably got his Blink Dagger at the very least by now. Our Tidehunter. No, actually not. Went for the Arcane Boots. 1,300 gold in the bank.
yeah, he bought Wand and a bottle, so
Yeah,
It's
even though his
a
net worth
lot
is
of
like Blink,
regen.
it's not
They
quite
have
there.
a ward on the puck, so they see him coming. See if they can get the Ogre Stun off.
See if they get the kill. S4 does get caught. Not able to phase shift initially. He'll orb. He silences. Andy Johnson. It looks like he may survive. The Ghost slowing Ice down. That's a smoke invested. They get nothing. Now they want to make a move on top. They do heal.
Yeah, I think that was a Ravage. Oh, the TPing top.
Uh-oh. This could be trouble. Here comes the cavalry.
Oh.
Then the Black Hole. Follow-ups there from Puppy. But they do counter-initiate with the Ravage. Don't think that's enough, though. They need more AoE. They need more to lock down and bring down Secret. Can they do it? Simba just shreds one. They've already lost 2. The Anti-Mage dies. That's a really costly death.
I said too.
As well as the Omni. It looks like Vici may end up losing 3 heroes. They're getting overrun. It might be more. This could be 4 heroes dead. Super on the way out. He's going to get orbed through, killed off, and Secret convincingly crushed their way through Vici.
That was a really bad series of events for Vici.
Yeah.
I think it started with, that's what I was trying to say. I think Tide hesitated on that Ravage on bottom.
Yeah.
If they wanted to kill the puck, they could have killed the puck, but
Do you think they should have?
I think they should have.
Because, like, I think I would have, but I don't know if it's the right play just because he has no farm. But like delaying that Blink Dagger might just be insanely good.
I just don't think they can actually use Ravage in teamfights
Okay.
anyway. Like,
Yeah, he has no Blink anyways, right?
yeah, they're not gonna get a good use out of Ravage. I don't think.
Yeah.
Even though they get like a 5-man Ravage in a team fight, I don't think anyone actually dies.
Yeah, they
We saw
pop
this
the
one.
mech, the Wisp peels
Yeah,
a teammate up instantly to full.
And that fight, like Black was trying to bait there, but like it was just slightly off with the Ravage timing. Because if Black gets if they Ravaged him, Enigma would have like 100 mana there at most, and then the Mana Void and Blink Out would have been really good. And I think they could turn that.
That's true. But when your game plan is so heavily reliant on hitting a really good Mana Void, that's pretty scary. The way the game's developed for
that's
them.
sort of the position they're in though right now. It was a good plan, I think. Actually, I think that's the type of risk you want to take in a game like this.
Well, let's see. So far, our Razor for Super has been very quiet as well. Hasn't really snowballed. Hasn't taken any towers for his team. Still, every outer tower standing for them. As we might see a move top lane, perhaps. Simba in position. They're hoping Black will blink.
No black
He'll
hole.
get caught out. They don't have a black hole. He blinks to the north. Don't think they'll have the follow up for this one.
But
They're gonna try though with the relocate. They might, but Black jukes them successfully. Blinks at the trees. Relocate down.
If they saw where he blinked to, he was dead for sure.
Yeah,
They-
I actually
they
think that was
missed
a
it.
really cool relocate. Because like a lot of AMs would have blinked in the trees and said, "This is where I'm safe." It's in fog. They might have someone a ward on me or something somewhere else. But
Black
That's-
proves to be a bit slippery.
it's calm. Good play.
Yeah, he seems like he's matured a lot as a player over the past 6, 8, 9 months, something like that.
I think they sort of know that the puck is here.
Yeah, I
As
think
for,
so.
Gonna get
Found
scouted
him.
out by Ice Ice Ice. Take that! Little anchor to the face to brighten up your day. Doesn't feel so nice.
If they go for that tower, I think Secret will kill him.
It's a bit earlier.
Oh, actually, they have Ravage again.
You know, the one I guess
Dude.
the one thing going for Vici is right now Secret don't have a direct solution for Pell. Do you consider like a Diffusal Blade here? Are you not that worried about the Omni Knight's influence in fights, or like you throw that on Razor in a lot of games he'll just be unkillable. Do you think that's gonna be the case here?
They don't really have any diffusal heroes. I don't think going diffusal on PA is preferable.
Yeah, you can actually get on Enigma, I guess.
I mean, Puppy is known for a weird item. Well, what seemed like weird item choice. Like he was one of the first players to do the Diffusal Blade to purge off Hex.
Yeah,
on
I mean,
support.
it gives you some int too, which is really nice on the current Enigma.
That's true.
It's sort of expensive though, I guess, right? Like it's a
it is pretty
BTB.
expensive.
Yeah,
The-
it's
the
like
build-up
maybe a
is just-
luxury item for somebody, but
The build-up's awful for Enigma as well.
Yeah, but they definitely need one. So like, I don't know.
we'll see. For now, they don't have one, but they are making their way top. They want to find Black. Dagger's going to come through. It's a crit dagger as well. Kuroki in pursuit. The
Oh.
relocates there. Black gets
Well
ambushed
played.
and off with his head.
Oh,
He's
so well played.
ended by Kuroki.
They have a ward there, so they spotted where they aim blinked.
Does the
yeah.
dagger vision follow?
I mean, I think it hit him before you blinked.
Yeah.
Do you mean it if
Yeah,
it
like after you blink, is it vision on a hero? Or is it where dagger hit?
I got no idea.
All right.
So it does give vision, though? Or
It gives vision where it hits for sure.
Okay.
I don't know if it follows
If it
him.
follows.
I don't.
What's
This
the-
is.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I think that was Vici's best chance of getting solid footing in this game. I mean, they
Kuroki's
got their
just
own-
making it rain now.
Yeah, Wisp had a region rune too, so
Oh man.
this is good to go.
That is suddenly
That's good
1,600
stuff.
gold. And what was a dead even game for the first 13 minutes has become a 6,000 plus gold and experience lead. Secret really starting to pull ahead in this one, leading 10-3. They're leading in every department. Farm, levels, map control, tower advantage, probably late game we were discussing, especially the way this is
Tide has his
developing.
blink dagger now, though I think.
Yeah.
So they should.
So how do you want to use Ravage here? Just for pickoffs? Counter initiation? Do you try and force a big team fight?
I mean, they could bait the real kid and use the Ravage, but
And that's the ideal, right? Like that's
Yeah,
the sort of
I
play you
think-
need to make
I
to
think
get back
they're-
in this. I think that's our plan, right?
So you think it's... Oh, we're going to see it now. Ice 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 blinks
Oh.
it. Quick Ravage. Right onto Kuro. Does also catch Big Daddy. The heal was there. Not enough to kill him off. He can tether potentially and try to retreat out. They haven't gotten a single kill yet. Finally, the puck will drop. They corner and get another. Ice 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 collecting some additional gold for his team. While Black is simultaneously not there. He's pushing in the top lane. This is
Black
looking
hole.
decent. Ice 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 kept alive for a while. He will try to turn this one. Back onto Puppy goes the Razor. Heating up. Finally, the black hole comes through. But Puppy may just go down here to the Eye of the Storm. Looks like he will. It's a 3-for-2 exchange. They're looking for more. FY repels himself. Then the multi flies out. He'll go for the TP out. Can he get it in time? Not enough. Kuroki. Actually, Simba getting the last hit, but Kuroki assisting there. And a bloody mess of a fight. 3-for-3.
that looked
Slight
so
gold
good.
lead for Vici. And Black is getting some farm space top.
Aim wasn't there at all, so
Yeah, but it looked so good up until
yeah.
that black hole.
The was a bit impatient by Ogre, but the best was like Puppy was so patient there.
Yeah.
Like he got the maximum bait, I guess. And oh, they're gonna go for it again.
Look at the chase.
Disjointed.
This duo chases so ridiculously well.
Yeah.
Even an AM can't really run away from them. That's pretty crazy.
Timbersaw super farm though.
He is wow. He has a blink.
It kind of goes back to the supports a bit, as you guys were mentioning.
Yeah.
Just the types of heroes they drafted just are not. They don't excel at zoning out a Timbersaw.
I mean, their lineup's really cool versus Anti-Mage though, because like usually Timbersaw like Anti-Mage forces into base, but like 2 times this game, Wisp just TP'd up and gave him 3 bottle charges on Wisp, and Timbersaw was full mana.
Yeah, just go check the rune on your way back, drop a ward, so
And,
be
like,
as efficient as possible.
When Anti-Mage burns out Timbersaw's mana, he loses half his health. And you need a time where he goes back to base in order to sort of gain lane dominance. But he's back there right away. Like, you just lose, actually. So Timbersaw got a lot of farm top. And he got a lot of space by Secret's good plays.
Yeah, and speaking of space, Kuroki just having free reign over his ancient set, constantly clearing those out.
This is saving up his gold. I think he might be going for Diffusal, because normally you would like pick up a Yasha or something.
Yeah.
Unless he wants to go straight for BKB.
Or
but that's-
BKB, yeah.
I don't know if he needs that.
It feels like he's just not going to die. The Wisp might die, and we see No-Tail pretty easy to
What
bring
would you
down.
get on PA this game?
I mean, I don't know. I think Mata's always gonna PA.
I think you still go Manto, to be honest. Against the Tide, he has Blink. Oh, that was a smoke.
Yeah, I think he wanted to smoke and place
Oh,
the ward.
if he steals this and rewards Ancients, that smoke's actually not
He
that
might
bad.
actually get caught out here. A little gush to start. He's going to go for a TP out. There is a Ravage. Is he going to cast it? No.
Dire Ancients is actually so obnoxious.
Yeah, obviously
Oh.
the wise choice is that puck could, or the
Oh.
relocate could
Is he
have
gonna
come in.
spot that one?
Does his own sentry block it?
I mean, I think the observer ward blocks it.
Yeah, the Observer Ward blocks it, but does that sentry block it too?
On the top right.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I am not good at dewarding. That is
Same.
not. That is not my thing.
That's Peter's job.
We make our 6 rolls D-Ward.
So it's a very calm, sedate mid-stage of the game. Not too much action. Everybody farming, and it seems overall Secret getting the better of that across the board. So you see the Ogre and Omni Knight really starting to slip behind. Meanwhile, that Enigma support is way up there at 6.7k net worth. And Vici are going to make their move in mid. They're smoked up. They're ready to engage. They have the Ravage. And they're going to just jump in, unwind. They catch out Puppy as well as Simba. Instantly, Puppy brought down. He does not have a black hole anyway. Super using the Eye of the Storm, deploying that here. They'll now Omni Knight ult as they look to retreat. Oh, no, maybe not. Super. He wants to go in hard. He stole a lot of damage. Big Daddy going to get sliced off. 2 dead. Looking for more. Vici Gaming suddenly starting to find their footing. These Blink Ravages have been on point.
Yeah. They're just surprisingly strong in these team fights.
Yeah, I'm actually... I thought they were weaker than this, but...
I mean, it's probably because they're getting these, as you said, these good initiations off every single time. But
So how does Secret prevent that? Is it just a warding issue, positioning?
I mean, every single time it's been a smoke gank.
It's
Yeah,
been a smoke, but
that's true.
it's weird because you have a Wisp, so if you just put the PA in front, they can't burst her. You have a Wisp save.
Yeah, last time the Wisp got caught
Yeah.
with the PA by the Ravage.
PA
So,
brought
like-
something as well.
I think they're not...
It's going on the core. So it's,
Like, it's a perfect initiate, and Secret doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Because you can have, like, it's sort of different, right? Like, if you know you sort of know what's happening, you don't 100% know, but, like, you position for it just in case. Like, if that happens, I think Secret can turn around to fight, but, like, they actually have no clue, I think, that the smoke's coming.
Well, with that, we get a breath of fresh air
Oh,
for
man.
Vici Gaming.
3 sentries, can't find word.
Dire
Dire Ancient,
He's so
haha.
sad right now.
That shit's not fun.
Do you think it needs to be changed, or
Yeah, I think that one's way too hard to D-word, actually.
is part of it just that players haven't had as much time like figuring out where the right wards go, or
No, it's
just
just
completely
the box
camp?
is so big that you need, I think, 3 sentries to D-word everything.
Mm-hmm.
Or just Radiant needs 2. I mean, it's sort of fair though, because Dire Poke Camp is easy to D-word and Radiant's really hard.
Look at this. Secret just smoking into the pit. They're not going to be scouted out for now. Not even breeding the Wisp there. The Wisp is off top lane with the Timber
Oh,
Cell.
is the Courier
Courier's
gonna
coming
spot
in. Tank
Good
bots
stuff.
on the
Oh,
prowl. Roche dropping fairly quickly. Kuroki's still healthy. They do have Puppy down in the pit supporting him a bit. Black Hole's online. Are they going to even know this is happening or look to go in? It doesn't seem the case.
That was
In
a
the
kill
end,
smoke.
They'll back off.
That's some
Secret
C9 plays.
snagging Aegis.
That's
I
some
was going to
C9
say
shits.
this is a C9 play.
This is C9 plays.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I enjoyed that.
I remember a game at Starladder when Envy was standing in for EG where he solo smoked himself into the Roche pit when they were Radiant. This
Good
was
stuff.
the old pit. And it took him a really long time to kill it too, and they never knew.
Do you know who Dilated Minds is? Have you ever heard of that guy?
I think the name's familiar. Is he from NA Dota? Or?
Yeah, he played a lot of pubs on any service. There's one game where I played against him in a pub in his void, and he went 1-4-4 and got off lads and soloed Roshan, and they won the game against me because we thought the game was over. And that guy's legit. You learn from that guy.
Lad's Void, huh? Interesting.
Yeah, 1-4-4. Calling
What a
blade.
build. Well, Timbersaw chilling top lane now.
He's so farmed.
Yeah.
He's actually way too farmed.
And I mean, that's a hero that matches up really well against Vici. We talked about the melee-heavy nature of their draft. They have 4 melee heroes, and Razor, who wants to be in the thick of the fight. So you could almost say it's 5.
And the disables for
ways.
him are Ogre Stun.
That's a Timbersaw's dream, basically.
So I don't think he'll get hit by Ravage. He might, but like I don't think it'll matter.
Well, the split push will commence. Kuroki on the mid lane, just banging away here on the tier 2. And they're going to look to engage. Perhaps Multicast will clear out one creep. And now the relocate comes through. FY not really caught out. Mana Void was used. Not quite enough to get the kill, but Blake's forward. Looks for S4. He phase shifts. Looks like they're not going to find him as Super will engage. Gets a lot of damage stolen here. BKB's pop. Secret trying to fight. Where's that PA's damage output? Just not getting anything done. The GA doing way too much work. Kuroki gonna fall. And he might die twice here. Aegis popped. What do they really have left in the tank? No black hole. Puck not in position. They'll lose Kuroki a second time. Vici Gaming just brute forcing Secret into submission. And now they're going to take at least 1, if not 2 towers top.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like my understanding of this game was just 100% off.
Yeah, I feel like Secret should never lose the team fight.
Yeah, but Omni Knight hero.
Is that Omni Knight though?
I don't
feel
know. Like the
PA
Ravages
didn't
are
do
so
anything
good.
in that
Yeah,
fight.
The Ravages are so good from Isis Ice. Like they're, and then we're getting no black hole from Enigma. We're not getting no spells from the supports. Basically, we're not having like, I don't. There were 5 from Secret there, right?
Yeah.
But it felt like it was only like 2 or 3.
Well, like they relocated, but they didn't really jump anyone right away from that. Omni Knight was never pressured or focused at
Like
all.
the way Secret's playing, it feels like they don't think they win late game at all. So they're taking these sort of a bit more risky engagements.
Whereas
I mean, that went dead
you guys
ages.
feel like they could just relax, take it slow, and go for late?
Honestly, I have no idea now. Like the fights went completely different than I thought. So
It seems like the Omni Knight, at least to that fight, it felt like he did a lot.
I mean,
He got
if
the heal off.
you asked the same question 5 minutes ago, I would have said definitely they have the late game. But now they lost that big team fight. They lost like 3 heroes.
Yeah.
And PA used the BKB charge. He lost the Aegis.
That was a lot of momentum, and you could see the graphs dipping, but
it's like when you're ahead with Aegis, it basically means you can farm anywhere you want. I think, and you'll be able to fight, especially when you have a Wisp. But they lost that, and then they lost a team fight too. Like usually when you're behind, you're like, oh yeah, we got the Aegis. Like at least
let's
we can
just
do
farm,
something.
yeah.
But
You've got 5 minutes, basically, where
Yeah.
they're just not going to kill you if you play it right. Not the case here, though. Black will push in. So they ended up only taking the tier 1. Still finally getting another tower on the board. That makes it either 2 or 3. I believe the mid is down now as well. Yeah, because they had the fight earlier. So it's 3 towers for Vici as they equalize this one. Quite a bit. What's the next step for them? Refresher is inbound on Tide. Is that your big ticket item that you look to kind of push this game even more into your corner and wait for that?
It's actually so close.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's got he's already got the recipe. Whoa,
Yeah.
my goodness.
what is that? He's 1,000 gold away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he needs it's called the core staff and the
Yeah.
sub.
They have Ravage again, and they're going for Nars smoke. They always smoke without like their cores too, and they have just a core running into the lane. And Seagull's like, is because he sometimes plays alone, he sometimes doesn't. You're like, is that guy alone? And then blink Ravage, and like while they're like just thinking about it, and Isis like his initiators are actually so good this game.
Yeah.
They're actually ridiculous.
He's definitely been on point, and they will use this smoke as it's getting close to wearing off. Perhaps looking for a jump in mid lane. The Bloodlust Super. He looks to engage.
Secret's aware of this though.
Yeah,
They're gonna
they're
back
aware.
off.
And don't you think it's sort of a weird time to go for a smoke?
Yeah.
Like it's 1k gold from your refresher. Like you're not really under any pressure. They don't like. Seems weird.
Maybe they think that they're.
Yeah, I guess there's no diffusal blade, so Black's probably immortal right now. That's how he feels.
Yeah, I'm sure Black. Black always feels like he's immortal.
The thing about PA is that she's really bad against BKB actually.
Yeah, you
Like-
can't dagger them. You can't blink
Yeah,
strike them.
like you would think like she's super high physical damage, right? But no, if you can't blink strike, you don't do anything.
Unless you get a perfect black hole, but
Yeah.
outside of that, not going to be the case. They'll trade a tier 2 mid. Secret at least claiming a tier 2 top, so getting something in return. But
I actually think it's too hard to black hole this game until
Yeah.
you have BKB.
He could have had the BKB like such a long time ago.
Yeah, his farm really fell off. Huh?
Yeah. Like he had such a good start, and they took their Roche, they took so many towers and stuff. But
Like every team fight though, he just instantly dies.
yeah,
Like that's. We have bubble tea.
Bubble tea.
Bubble tea has arrived.
Oh yes.
Well, Black now at the secret shop, up to 3,300 gold.
Is he going butterfly or?
Yeah, I think it was butterfly.
Yeah.
Yeah, waits for the eagle horn.
The other
Eagle
option
storm,
is
rather.
actually I think I like Abyssal more this game. Not sure. I think you're more scary with Abyssal.
There's a lot of tough to lock down heroes as well. Puck,
Yeah.
Timbersaw, and
Because
PA
Puck dies in Abyssal. Butterfly, like your split push is the fastest, but I don't think he'll kill anyone. Maybe with Abyssal he feels he won't, like he'll get relocated on anyways, but
I think he's
I don't
just
know.
looking to be like durable in team fights.
Yeah.
Not get. If he doesn't die during the PA BKB,
okay.
there's an ogre.
Yeah.
Ogre's eventually gonna have Ags.
Actually, if he has Repel, he's actually pretty invulnerable, right?
Yeah.
With Butterfly.
And well,
That's
then
good.
I guess the question is, how does Secret deal with that? Someone just had to say, scrap the original plan. I'm going Diffusal. PA did not go for one. Went for a Basher next. So Abyssal probably inbound.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what Secret's plan. Like they need the Diffusal. I don't know who's getting it.
Orochi will breach the base here, up onto the high ground, going for the tier 3 tower top lane. Simultaneously, Vici are pushing for a tier 2. They take quite a bit of damage there. Ice now rotating in. He'll blink on through, trying to lock down Simba. Can't quite get in range, but Black is there. No butterfly yet, though, and not able
Good
to
play.
secure a kill.
Killing that Timbersaw, like getting those Bloodzone charges down would be nice, because he's farming way too fast right now, actually.
He's kept up with the AM and PA all game.
Yeah.
It's basically a second carry for
But at the
Secret,
same time, I think Timbers is gonna. If he gets ravaged, he dies.
especially
Yeah,
with the
he
double
actually
ravage.
dies.
If Tide is not there, Timber can't really go in.
Yeah.
Out of the fear of getting ravaged. His role in this game is kind of weird. I think he's just like, gonna be split pushing until he gets like a hex or something.
On Timbersaw?
Yeah.
I think he just needs BKB, honestly.
Yeah, I was
BKB could work.
I
too.
think
think you
double
can't
ravage,
fight-
mana burn.
Yeah. I mean, like Hex is, that would be ideal, I think. If you can get some Hex, you get some, and then you get BKB, but I think he needs to be able to fight soonish.
TP on out of here. Secret deftly dodging away from that incoming Vici Gaming push, but it's starting to look a little bit more like those Vici Gaming matches of old as they group up as 5, get aggressive here in the top lane. Roche will respawn at exactly this moment. And it doesn't seem like anyone's going to be headed that way just yet. Kuro currently farming some Ancients.
They see him.
Let's see how quick his BKB reactions are. That could play a big role in this upcoming team fight. Well, I guess time to test the theory. Is Black actually immortal? For now, he certainly seems it. He's just going to wreck this tier 2 top
Does he actually
lane.
already have Butterfly?
He should.
There it is.
Oh, it's coming soon.
1800.
No, the
Timber Diffusal. There
Yeah,
you
Timber
go.
Diffusal. Good stuff, I think.
Yeah, they-
Well, at the same time, like the same thing we said about the BKB and the Ravage.
Oh, he
still-
actually doesn't
still
have
applies.
eggs.
No.
I didn't even know he had no eggs. I thought he had.
he
it.
had 3,000 gold in the Point Booster, and then he just bought a full Diffusal
Yeah.
Blade.
I'm not completely sure about the bots when you have a Wisp. Maybe it's good because like you can TP in 3 heroes then, but like I think you should be able to set it up without it if you can move 3 heroes around anyways.
I'm sure he split his mana boots and then he had brown boots and then suddenly
Oh,
he had
okay.
2k gold and then
Yeah.
why not?
I mean it's probably not that, it's probably fine.
Little backstab potentially happening bottom lane. As your PA will get aggressive here at the Dire Ancients currently. Up on the high ground is Super. Lurking. He's got his ultimate. He'll start
He'll blink
to
out.
drain some damage here from Krogi. He blinks away. They repel the Razor. And he just surges in. Can't quite lock anyone down. Both teams playing carefully here in the middle portion of game number 1.
So there's a lot of good item pickups on Team Secret. They got the Diffusal on Timber, BKB Enigma, and they also got the Axe on Puck.
And the Abyssal on PA as well.
Oh,
Abyssal on PA.
Ominate's 1k from eggs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's really in the
Last
good
time I
spot,
saw
actually.
FY, he had boots and a soul raid, and it was like 20 minutes.
I actually need to try that way more. Like I always get Blink or some mobility item, but it's quite possible you just go eggs in this game.
could be very important against a Wisp, just having
Yeah, actually.
that extra
Yeah, like,
invulnerability.
That's
for
actually super
buildings.
cool.
You just sit out and then when PA pops their BKB, you just pop the GA and
Yeah.
then PA
Can
does nothing
can they
through
even
it.
lose a fight if that happens?
I mean, I don't think so.
Like, yeah.
Especially not if they get Aegis.
Like you sort of need 2 diffusals with Omni too, because if you purge off that repel, on the guy who's hitting your tower, because they have no real way to go on the BKB target,
Mm-hmm.
then you need to you purge out the repel, and then he just fights you anyways because he has a GA behind him. So it's sort of
It's a tough situation.
yeah, they're getting Roshan too.
Black's gonna. Oh, actually, Aegis claimed by Super.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the right holder?
I don't think Aim can die.
Yeah, okay. It lets Super run up and hit the tower too, I guess.
Oh, S4 forced to coil here.
They Wisp TP? Oh, sorry, I thought I heard a Wisp TP. That'd be crazy.
That would be very.
They went
bold.
crazy.
I think we would hear Big Daddy screaming if they're doing that. It's like, well, we're going in.
Yeah, he's
Fuck
only
him up.
he's between like 4 walls from us, so you'd probably hear him at like half volume.
He is really loud. You never realize it until you're in the same building as him. We actually looked into special soundproofing solutions just for Big Daddy.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Yeah.
His BKB on Enigma now.
He has a blink too, but
He has a blink?
Yeah, needs to drop his TP.
Blink BKB. So there's only one way to cancel this black hole. That is the Mana Void.
Yeah.
So I suppose that's a quote-unquote solution for the AM.
Yeah. Once he has eggs on Omni though, like they might not have the damage to.
Yeah, it's gonna fish it.
Because they'll have to like black hole him and then throw out the purge at the exact right time.
In Dota in Dota 1 actually, like Jay didn't stop cleave, but in Dota 2 it stops cleave. So like PA actually does 0 damage to GA.
Well, then it comes down to Simba. It's got to be right with the diffusal blade usage.
Do you like PA side build? He's gonna go MKB next. So he has BKB, Abyssal, Battle for your MKB.
I think Manta's really good on that here actually.
Manta is really good on that hero.
Why is Manta so good on PA? Just for the move speed?
Uh,
There's nothing like huge to Manta dodge.
Why is he good? I mean, it's,
I mean, I have
Just
some
f-
reasons, but I'm not saying on the cast. I'm sorry, because Envy would kill me.
Okay,
It's
fair
definitely.
enough.
Well, one thing is like your illusions are really strong, so you can actually split push a wave with them. They have the crit, they have evasion. But I think that's the biggest thing actually.
They don't have to cleave then, right?
No, but they kill a full creep wave.
Bottom lane, FY taking quite a bit of harassment from Simba. Maybe it was baiting this one as Ogre will look to turn on him. Starts clubbing him a bit.
Oh.
Yules in mid-chain. Really nice
thought that didn't
reactions
work.
there. But do they have follow-up damage? There's your Ravage #1 just for Simba. Mana Void to secure the kill. My
Did he
goodness.
miss on the tree?
yeah, he probably missed the tree because I'm pretty sure that doesn't work. It's like a weird interaction between Yules and the
Okay.
Timber Chain.
Okay. It looked like it canceled it, but yeah, maybe it didn't actually hit anything.
Yeah.
The timing was crazy, though. It was like right as he threw the chain. It
Yeah.
seemed like Fenrir was waiting for it. Coil will be deployed. Again, a defensive coil from Secret.
Because I think what should happen if the chain hits the tree, even though he's Yules, he's just gonna go out of the Yules and then follow to the tree.
So, like, does he stay in the air and then just drop down where he
Yeah.
was? Where he was supposed
Like
to
if
land?
Slark would dark back the Yules,
Okay.
pretty much that same effect.
Gotcha.
It's like a, I don't know if it's bugged or not, but
They actually change stuff unannounced in Dota every patch.
yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, and, like, big mechanics, too.
Yeah, good stuff.
Maybe, like, 10% of them were ever in the patch
Yeah,
notes.
you know at TI1 they changed the ward placement on the camp and the team lost because they tried to ward a camp
Well,
D-ward.
wasn't it at TI1 that, like, Gem couldn't see wards or something?
Oh boy, that was bad.
I think there was a game where... It was one of
Yeah.
eHome's game where they made the...
They
really
ran
big
through a
one.
ward with it. That was,
Or something like that.
that was in beta. We're just after TI2 now, so there's still bugs.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We're still in beta.
we
boys.
just got out of beta.
No, we're in alpha. We're going backwards. Well, we will be soon when they release the new Source 2 version of Dota.
I'm super excited for that, by the way.
I don't
It's-
even know what that means.
So they're-
custom games in Dota 2, better engine. Sorry, do you want to explain LD? I think you
No,
probably
go
know
ahead.
better.
You're good.
It's like it's better for low-end computers, but also scale better apparently. So like high-end computers will run it better. It'll be prettier.
Vici banging on the front door. Secret don't want to let him in, but can't really keep him out either. His puppy will be forced to blink away defensively. The siege continues in earnest. And of course, with that Razor ult, you don't have to wait long for the cooldown, so they could keep on doing this, but as you were talking about, Zai, it's just been a lot of split push from Simba here to... That's basically his role in the game, just keep the waves out.
Yeah.
But you think it's a Hex, that's when he'll start to come online and actually join fights?
It's difficult to say as of now.
Uh-oh.
Can you click on the Timbersaw actually? Yeah.
He has
I-
enough money for your Ags, but I don't know if he wants to buy Ags.
He needs a BKB to fight for sure, right?
What does that mean?
I have no clue what that means.
FY being envy. Oh, he's peeing. He's going washroom.
Oh, okay.
Actually, that
At least
oh,
the
I
bathroom-
knew it.
At least the bathroom is right there.
Yeah, that's so nice, by the way. Like
Yeah.
It's actually like if you have a 70-minute game and you can't go washroom at any time during the game, like, because sometimes you don't need to go when the draft starts and you need to go 10 minutes in.
Well, but you guys need your hot water too to get your hands at least envy.
Yeah, my team's got issues.
Yeah.
So yeah, hand warmers for.
You do have issues. You're divas.
I'm
Even your manager.
I think I'm sort of fair. Maybe I'm a bit diva-ish though, but my team. Whoa, holy shit, my team. The thing
no,
is,
you're not a diva.
It's like it's sort of weird because like we're going to try our hardest to win the tournament. If there's something we can do that even if it's whiny that can help us win the tournament, like
You
we're
at
going to
least
do
gotta
it, right?
try for it,
But I
yeah.
think anyone who's in a competitive aspect, like you might as well try. Like we don't lose anything by being whiny. I think, other than people like Audi hating us. Oh yeah. I mean, it's probably annoying for tournament organizers.
No,
to be
I mean,
honest. I mean, it should be, right? Like,
I mean, I've talked to Charlie about this
Yeah.
before. It's kind of an adversarial system in some ways. You know,
Yeah.
the organizer wants to look out for their interests, the team wants to look out for theirs, and you know, it's like the legal system basically.
I mean, the most important, like we know that when tournament organizers deny something, it's not because they hate us or something. It's like they're trying to keep everything together.
no, it's just
and
because
then-
we hate you.
Yeah, and they probably hate us because like we're us, but like, and then tournament organizers probably all know that we're just trying to do our best to win. So it's not like it's a bad thing. I think.
We all really.
Oh,
love
he
each
has
other.
eggs on puck.
Yeah.
That could
He's used coil like 3 times, but every time it's just to run
It's-
away this game.
if you can't coil someone who's BKB still, right? Like if they're repelled, you can't hit the coil.
Oh, it
though.
doesn't initially latch onto them.
So
yeah.
it's only if AM is auto repel for a bit, which is only like 2-second
Seems
downtime.
pretty unlikely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they purge it as well. That's the other thing.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it will get purged for sure, but then he gets GA'd for the coil silence.
That's true.
And but if you trade coil for GA, like you're in a good spot.
Yeah. Then I guess the heavy hitters that double ravage for Ice Ice Ice.
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna farm up an ancient stack here. Your anti-mage still pretty damn close with the PA, and Black also starting to get towards 6-slot territory. It's got a little room to grow, but not too much.
Tyler just getting Shivas. What would you get after Shivas?
That is.
I
He just
think-
gave you this look, like
Actually, I think
I
think
just
Hex
don't
is
know.
better than Shivas right now.
on Tide.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of needs the armor against PA, I think.
No, I like the plate mail, and you can actually finish the Shivas and then you disassemble it for Hex. Like you take one fight with a refresher Shiva, and then like
Does that
you're
work?
5 minutes. Yeah, you can disassemble Shivas. So 5 minutes before like you're supposed to have your Hex, 500 GPM, you suddenly have a Hex. Yeah, you have a Hex, and then you win another fight off that.
Hey,
You
That'd
know
be really
what?
cool.
You know why I never realized that is because normally Shivas is like a big ticket item. You don't
Yeah.
like buy a Shivas to build something else later. That's really interesting.
You can disassemble Mjolnir too. I remember I was super proud because disassembled Mjolnir for AC on Syllabear and we won a game with it. That was good shit.
Rest in peace, Syllabear.
Yeah, rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Silly
my
bear.
cherry.
No, that hero is good. You buy like Mask of Madness
Mask of
Blade.
Madness
Mask of
Basher.
Madness Blade Mail? In the bear?
That is it.
Good stuff.
The blade mail is ridiculous because he's got so much HP, but he loses it really quickly at certain stages of the
Yeah.
game.
I wish that hero was viable though. But like I think you still can pick him though. I don't know. Do you think some
Secret
poker
ran
strat-
him once with the build you were describing. Big Daddy was actually playing carry. that game.
Quick played him twice with Mask of
Okay.
Madness. One of them he was super far ahead, and then he had a Mask of Madness and he lost the game. That did not turn out well. But the other one he just snowballed off and they won the game. So it's I don't understand the item really.
Yeah, we just don't see the hero much. Plus Bulldog has nothing to talk about now. There's no Nature's Prophet. There's
He's
no
Shivered.
Luncher.
Yes, Shiva. Is he
Oh,
dead?
probably Dan's gave me the chat. Now there's your Abyssal Blade, but the
Oh,
Omni Knight ult. Oh, it's so handy. Saved easily. And that will have to blink away, but we do see just how quickly that anti-mage's armor can be chewed through, even with evasion.
That's
There's
actually-
that, there's
he's
the
like-
MKB now.
26 armor evasion. Did you have MKB?
He is MKB now. I believe.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay.
So he just got shredded.
So maybe they want to make a plan now that GA is down.
Yeah,
I don't know what the cooldown is, like 160, 140.
It's a
really
pretty
long.
long one, right?
I think it's
Yeah.
like 140,
Yeah, still 2
150.
minutes to go.
150.
On
Was that
spot.
150 or 160?
150.
150, alright. You'd think I know because I play it, but yeah, I got issues.
You're so disappointing.
I really am. I used to know all the cooldowns.
You've changed.
There's,
I have
there's
changed.
too many.
I used
Too
to play
many
those
numbers.
stupid, huh?
Too many numbers.
I
And they're
used to-
always changing, too.
You know, like wonderfulfailure.com/Dota/quiz hard or something?
Did you fail it?
No, I used to play that game a lot, so I know like every single number because I thought it was important. But I'm just so lazy. I'm actually so shitty. I need to do that again.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Abyssal Blade could be purchased, I believe, by Black. I think he's sitting on some gold right now. Yeah, 4,600. They're going to go. The
Crazy.
Black Hole's there to start. They know there's no GA, but Black's not taking any damage. The PA finally arrives.
Wow.
Ravage comes through. Doesn't really accomplish too much, as they will end up losing their anti-mage, being forced to buy back. Vici Gaming going for round 2. Secondary Ravage available. He'll let it fly. Rejoining the fight soon should be the AM. He's just finally now getting here, and they will manage to club down the Phantom Assassin as well as the Puck. But with an anti-mage buyback being forced out, pretty decent here for Secret. Looking for more. Black trying to chase down Puppy. He'll blink into the trees. He doesn't have a TP, though, so Black can keep on hunting him. I think he's seen this. Oh, he guesses wrong. He doesn't go all the way in. And Puppy drops the gem. He's going to scoop it back up. He's like, what's going on here? Can I actually make it out of here safely? Puppy is actually going to just skirt away. Gets out of jail scot-free.
What the hell?
Unbelievable.
I think AM saw the gem.
You think?
I think Puppy dropped it after AM blinked there, and then AM was, like, he was already looking somewhere else, though, because like you don't look anywhere if you think he's not there, I guess.
And it does
He's
kind
gonna
of
find
blend
the
in with the
Timbersaw.
terrain.
That's
there a
cute,
bit.
though. He's like, here, have a sacrifice, have a gem, let me live.
I don't know if he saw that he didn't have a TP. Maybe he didn't have a chance to click
Yeah.
on him. Because otherwise you would have just kept on looking, right?
Yeah.
Did they relocate?
No, they used it in the fight.
Yeah, but is it up again? It
Oh,
is.
is it up?
Yeah,
It is up now.
And didn't continue chasing him.
Oh, okay. You think that's why?
Maybe.
Although they had no catch. I don't know.
Well, they
I
do
think
have the
he thought he
refresh
got
on
out.
Razor. I mean, that was a really good jump from Secret. They got the AM quickly, cleanly with the black hole.
That was
while
mega
GA was
ballsy.
down. And Vici still comes out close to even. And that was before the Razor refresher as well.
The thing is, they kill AM, they can win the game. Like, so like fights like that, I would always like as it approaches late game, a fight like that, you would always put in Secret's favor.
So
That was so ballsy, by the way, how they went into that fight.
Yeah.
Then the Travels and Timbersaw worked out super well there, because it's pretty smart actually. I like it.
They're aware of the Roshan, right? Yeah,
They should
now
be,
they
yeah.
definitely are.
they're going to go into the pit. Puppy
There's
gets
no block,
aggressive here. He will be tethered to. Super force to BKB. He's going to refresh that ultimate and continue to try to zap. He's taking a lot of damage here, dropping fairly quickly. Puppy just continue to go to work. The Midnight Pulse is just ruining him. He will be GA'd, but it doesn't heal him. He ends up falling. And now Black blinks forward. He'll leap on a Puppy, cleans him up quickly as Kuroki looks for a bit more. S4 actually jumping towards the anti-mage. FY will get shredded. It's a buyback from your Enigma as he looks to re-engage in the fight. Kuroki starting to isolate targets and bring them down one by one. At the same time, Black accomplishing a similar objective. But remember, he does not have buyback because he used it in the previous fight. So should he die here,
Did they have any Ravages?
this could get very dicey.
They have one Ravage.
They have one Ravage.
They don't have 2 for 30. They're just going to let the first one go. Anti-mage with the Mono Void. It's on S4. He cleans up everyone. It's an ultra kill for Black, and they're looking to
It's a
maybe
run.
make it a team fight. It's not enough. He ends up blinking out. Kuroki's still standing strong in the pit. Puppy also standing strong. That secondary Ravage could cool down soon with the refresher,
Oh
but
god, he blinked up on that.
Tide does a buyback, but they're not going to risk it. They let Secret snag the Aegis and the cheese. Well, once they go back into the pit for it. If they do.
There's so many items in that Rush Pits.
Get back in there, Puppy.
He doesn't know what to drop for the gem.
Secret have no respect for the
Look at
environment.
he's just sitting on it. It's like maybe they won't see if I'm standing there.
He's turning back and
Just
forth.
They're bringing the courier, but like,
I want
Just
this, I
eat the
want that.
cheese. You don't need it.
yeah, eat the
Sell the
cheese.
cheese.
Good.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can't
guy would
from
sell the
pit,
cheese.
Yeah.
I gonna miss that. Selling for Roshan pit.
Yeah.
I really like that actually.
It was a really cool mechanic.
It was cool because like you could buy an item and then you do Roshan for 9 seconds with it and you sell it.
Oh, yeah.
That was I actually really
Like
like
buying the double Ring of Health and then selling them
yeah,
in lane.
but
Yeah.
you sell it like buying a demon to show Hyperstone, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
cute.
kind
I
of
like,
crazy,
I
actually.
love those things in Dota.
I feel like it's like returning something after you've opened it. You know, like once you use the item, you shouldn't be able to sell it back. I'm not
What do
sure.
you think about the Yosept on Ogre?
I don't know. I think he bought it because he thought it prevented Timbersaw from chinning away. But
That must be why he bought it.
Like it's weird though, cause like eggs
X is so
also
much better.
prevent them from
Yeah.
timbering away.
And does a lot of
I
damage.
actually think it's game losing if they lose a game,
Yeah.
cause that's he probably like Ogre's. Like some games, it's hard to do stuff as Ogre in fights, but I think this fight, unless like PA specifically goes on him, I don't think he'll get caught by anything with that hero. So he'll be able to get like 6 Fire Blasts off or something ridiculous.
The game slows down again. Secret looking to make a move into this Vici gaming jungle. At the same time, Vici just staying close to home. Perhaps worried that the buyback on the anti-mage is still cooling down and not confident in their ability to take fights. Also worth noting, Timbersaw did
Smoke.
get his BKB.
They only have one Ravage on Tidehunter and they know it. And they have a Black Hole too.
How long until he gets double
AM
rapid?
doesn't have buyback either, right?
Yeah.
I think I am still no buyback for 2 minutes.
Think
Yeah,
so?
2 minutes.
Okay.
And they're going to immediately jump in. They clean up
Yeah.
Ice Ice Ice.
Nice.
There is a buyback on this Tide Hunter. He may be forced to
Oh.
blow it. He
Black
will,
hole.
but the black hole's
Oh.
there. It's to cancel. Not really able to accomplish too much with this. The GA keeps them alive. Vici looking to turn the fight, and they go after Secret. They go hard. They bring down Kuroki once. They now focus on Simba, who's trying to do it all alone. They're going to refresh the Razor ultimate. He gets right up and close and personal with the PA. Continues to zap away as the rest of Secret retreat. Force Staff not good enough. Big Daddy ends up still going down here, it looks like. Perhaps in the trees, he's caught out the Timber Saw, throwing out the double chakram. Second Ravage has arrived, and with that, Vici Gaming start to clean up fully. 4 dead, make it 5. This is going to be a wipe. Vici Gaming eviscerating Secret. They wipe him off the map, and now they're going to push in. Buyback status, we've got 2 on Secret.
Wow.
That was so well played by Black.
That was so good by Black. Holy shit.
If he didn't get that mana vote off, they would have
I
lost the
wonder
game
if that
right
was
there, I
planned.
think.
Because like all the Vici heroes like ran together.
I mean, I don't know if it was a team plan thing, but Black
Yeah.
definitely saw
Black
it coming.
definitely saw it,
Because
yeah.
he was intentionally not blinking into the team fight.
He's been very
Ice
disciplined.
Ice was so patient with the second Ravage too. I love that. Like,
I think,
Big
I
outs-
was listening for the relocate.
yeah, was he? Is that why? Oh, that's so good. Like, big outs are game breaking when you can use them mid fight and stuff to initiate.
Basically, like right when they're about to like escape or reset a bit, get
Yeah.
some heals off.
Because like, if you initiate with a big ulti, the most of the duration of that, unless it's really long like Blacko, is going to be spent your team moving to them,
yeah.
and then their team. But like, if it's mid fight, everyone's already hitting people.
Yeah, like Super's got his double ult activate. He's drained some damage from Static Link. Anti-Mage just popped Manta. Has found a target to latch onto as well.
Yeah, too bad you can't double link people on Razor anymore. Before you could double link someone and steal 500 damage. You have plus 500, they have minus 500. That was good stuff.
When did that get changed? Recently?
I don't know. Some unannounced in a patch.
Always unannounced. Always
I
unannounced.
like the changes they make are probably good, but I just wish they put in patch notes because it makes my life hard.
And then you get flamed too.
Yeah, you like you don't know something like but
But I swear it used to work that way.
yeah, like it can be game losing if you don't know if it still works.
More transparency.
AM has
Have
an
to
R, I
pray
know.
to the Dota gods for
Like
that.
the thing about this game is that Timbersaw is maxed, but his items suck.
Yeah.
So
like
what do you
that's-
start replacing here?
I
I don't know
don't
what
know.
you can.
I mean, you can't really replace anything. You could replace. I don't know.
You
like,
could maybe replace travels actually.
Yeah,
Just timber chain around because like they need a hex sort of,
Yeah.
they do. need
and like
hacks.
ideally you want a hex and a refresher.
He
but,
definitely
like,
needs the BKB. The
actually
Ags,
maybe not refresher.
Ags Bloodstone gives him pretty much all his damage and sustainability.
Yeah.
So I guess you could get rid of the Blink, the boots. That's pretty much it. You need that BKB as
Yeah.
well, right?
It's just like Blink is so important for fighting, and bots is sort of good overall for the game plan. So like it's really hard to. Maybe he just buys a second diffusal blade after he uses 16 charges.
That's true. Recipe could be purchased.
I think they're just relying on Blackclaw at this point.
Yeah.
Enigma's building
Is he
for
close
the.
to? Oh, he's going Lincolns.
Yeah, he's pretty close to Link. Do you think he should have gone Lincolns over Refresher?
No, I think he should go refresher for sure,
Yeah.
and someone else should get Lincolns. You need.
I think Puck could have bought the Lincolns.
I think Timbersaw actually could have bought the Lincolns,
Hmm.
Probably.
right?
Yeah.
Like he has a gold for it. You could. I don't. Does he need Blink? Like if you had 2 black holes, do you really need Blink?
Just BKB, walk in.
Yeah.
But he has to catch the AM. And even with the Blink, he struggled to do it in that fight.
Because like, usually you need Blink because like on the old Timbersaw and early mid game on new Timbersaw, you definitely need Blink because it's hard to place your spells. But with the Neo eggs, like your damage is literally just your ultis, which is coming from 1,000 range. So you might not need that Blink anymore. Like it sucks you don't get your other 2 spells off that easily, but it's way more important to have 2 good black holes.
Was that a butterfly just completed on PA?
Yeah, it was.
Unfortunately, Kuroki may not know it, but there's an MKB waiting for him.
Oh,
Oh, he sold the
that's
body.
so sad. Because that purchase would be so cool if Anti-Mage didn't have a. Actually, you should assume
Great
he's going.
item selection
You
by
should
Black.
assume he's going MKB. So
To be fair, yeah. You already have evasion. Super gonna BKB, and then he'll pop his refresher with this first ultimate. And, well, with the double ulti going, he's going to take this down rather quickly. Now he'll retreat out. He'll be healed up. They're going to commit for round number 2. They repel Super once more, and onto the high ground he goes. There's a Blink Sounds to start this off. Still standing strong, not taking any damage, but
This is why this year is so stupid because
you just siege with the double ulti and then
like,
chill, do it again.
Yeah, like, usually you siege with your BKBs, right?
Yeah.
But now you said repel.
oh, you're talking about Omni-Knight.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Omni.
yeah.
Okay.
And like, even though you can purge the repel away, he still has an additional BKB, so
Yeah.
he never dies.
That hero is definitely stupid.
It's just
Condolences.
It seems like the only area where
You just gave me another look. No, like
no love lost here on the couch.
conceptually, a lot of heroes in Dota are incredibly stupid, though. I will say that. But there's some
Like,
heroes that just
Doom is a great example. Of
they're just too next level in how conceptually broken they are. I think, like with the BKB change, I think Ominate's concept is sort of
yeah. BKB ain't what it used to be, but
And then, like,
Omni's
Doom.
as good as ever.
Doom. They should definitely remove that hero from the game. Like, oh.
The hero that deletes everyone from the game should be deleted from Dota.
Yes.
It would be poetic justice.
Because
I
like
agree.
if you're solo carrying a pub, okay, this is for my pub Dota, and they pick Doom, you lose.
just
You can't
abandon
win.
immediately
Like if you have your name as like C9 AUI.
because they're just gonna have a hard on for you all game.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
actually I played a game where I was a solo carry, and I only got doomed. Like he didn't doom anyone else. Like my teammates would be right in front of me. He could actually go, no, he's saving it for me. Like it was ridiculous. But it was good play, but like
That's what you get for not smurfing, I guess. You should go the EE route and have like 20 accounts.
yeah, but when you smurf, like it's also pubs are actually the worst. I don't know.
Well, fortunately, this ain't no pub. This is the big dance.
It's good
Secret,
stuff.
Vici. It's only game one. This could be a long series. 54 minutes in. Neither team having cracked the base fully yet. Still, the tier 3 did fall mid lane.
I wonder what's preventing Vici from just continuing the siege that they had earlier.
Just waiting for the refresher on the
Yeah.
Razor.
I guess that is it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
He has AC now
I
too,
mean, it's
so
sort of like you're in these situations where you can break base.
But you
But-
want to do it as safely as possible. At like the perfect
Yeah,
time.
like you know when EG in game 5, like it was bottom. I was dead, Jakiro was dead. I had no GA, and I was telling them back, like, I think we can win this fight. And maybe we could have won the fight. We lost the fight, by the way. That was
Yeah.
awful. I said, but like maybe we can win that fight. But there's no reason we should just back up and wait for me, because like Omnate's really important compared to Jakiro. It's like you need to eliminate risk, because late game in Dota is bullshit. You can lose bullshit situations because like PA gets 3 crits, and you're like, what?
There was an interview with Dendy where he said like back when Navi was really dominant, whereas that's why we always try to end the game early, because late game is too random, too chaotic. A buyback and then dying again can just
Yeah.
cost you the game. Wasting an Aegis can cost you the game. Anything can
I
happen.
mean, the longer the game goes on, the more mistakes are amplified.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily true for every lineup, but I think in general it's a good theme.
In this patch, generally both teams pick a.
Is he
You
gonna
don't really
kill
see
Enigma?
many all-in lineups.
What's up?
He's gonna kill Enigma.
Oh, he's
I think
thinking
he's
about
scared.
it. Is this?
Just do
there
it,
is a
dude. Just
relocate.
blink over.
Actually, if he
Span
goes,
up.
yeah, I
Let's
guess if he gets up the
go.
abyssal, he's dead.
Arteezy with blink, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see when he blinked into Loda?
Yeah, that's good shit.
was
That was that was actually my favorite moment in the tournament, I think. Do you think it's illusion or?
I don't know. No, I don't think we saw him. So
Oh, okay.
RT just blinks ahead of the lane, and then
Yeah.
there's a turbo there.
Oh yeah,
Terribly,
then he just died.
he didn't even have meta. He just Q'd him and right-clicked him.
The reflection is so good against AM.
It is good. Thank God they nerfed that spell though. 'Cause,
It used to be AOE. It used to affect every hero in
Really?
an area. Yeah.
I mean, when it just
In
came to
Dota 1.
Dota 2, it was 60% attack speed still, 60% movement speed still for like 18 seconds,
And it's not like you can't focus the illusion. It's
Yeah.
just invincible.
and you couldn't BKB at all. It's just it's much better now.
Yeah.
Alright, so they have Axe and Razor. They have the repel, refresher, BKB
Yeah.
stuff.
What does Omine have now? Is he close to a like
He's got a
mobility item? Or?
refresher. He's got it.
Oh, he's starting to go refresher. Good stuff. This is a Siraxis Lax build. Good stuff.
FY loves his refresher big ulti supports. He did his Midas Ags refresher disruptor a while
I
ago.
remember that.
That game was like, he single-handedly won his team a gigantic
If you
clash.
think Doom is stupid, then you look at Disruptor when he has Axe, and it's like AoE Doom.
Yeah, it is pretty intense.
Doom's definitely
Gets
more
a bit
stupid.
harder to farm it though. Let's see if we're
Alright,
gonna
here we
breach the
go.
base again. He pops
Yeah.
that initial
Oh, he's not
ultimate.
repelled.
He's holding his.
gonna BKB
He's
first.
holding his BKB refresher for
Yes.
now. Maybe they don't want to commit the double until they really have to. They'll heal him. He will take some Malphite stuns at the same
Oh,
time.
what?
Kuroki caving in the top
Sure.
lane. It's a free lane of Rex, and Death's 4 going bottom at the meantime. Are they going to back? Are they going to commit to something? What's the game plan here? Vici get caught, ambushed, really. Secret were prepared for that push.
Maybe they.
Actually, what the hell was that?
I'm pretty sure what happened was that they never saw the P on the minimap.
Oh yeah. Because you
And so
can't see her
P-
because of blur.
So
And then she just snuck up to the...
Yeah, and
Oh, wait.
Good stuff.
because you don't notice that. If someone's like killing your tower, sure,
Yeah.
maybe they could get the tower. It's like whatever, but
Oh, I'm actually so disappointed that now they'll know.
That is
'Cause,
so
like,
next level.
if like say we want to pick PA versus Vici and they didn't know that, like that's a game breaking thing. I mean, it just broke the game. They got 2 Raxes.
In a situation where it felt like Vici Gaming was just going to slow siege, take racks for sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess.
And like side lane racks are way better than mid racks, is probably.
Top lane Rex is really good.
Yeah.
it's just hard to get to those side lanes to push them out, and then you're farther away from other action on the
Super
map.
good. Like top lane, you're so far from Roshan.
Yeah, it's especially top lane. That's a good point. This is scary now for Vici. It felt like they just had the game almost, but
Oh boy.
they're going to try for another one of these deep smokes. The creeps slowly pushing in here.
They see Puck, I think, but I'm not sure.
Is that the kill you want?
I mean, if they catch him, sure.
I guess it's a good kill. He has no buybacks though, actually.
Black waiting. He doesn't want to walk up the high ground at the wrong
Good
time. He
stuff.
gets off the Abyssal. That's the death of S4. He is wicked sick. At the same time, though, immediately Secret going to rotate towards top, bring 4 heroes in. And they will split push this if Vici Gaming commit to anything.
These reactions by Secret are really fast too. Like as soon as Puck gets caught on, there's no like in team saying anything. Like okay, they use a smoke. That's all they say, and
They
then
just
they
all
immediately
go
run
top
top. Yeah.
instantly.
It's-
The telepathic mind meld. Look at that crit. 2151. Will we get to see a big
Oh,
one from
boy.
Kuroki?
How much health does enemy have? Is it 2k? It's not even 2k.
Yeah. 22 armor, so he has like 4,500 HP. So if he crits him twice, he actually dies.
Oh, Black Manta after the blink out from Kuroki. Still
God.
committing. Easily
Oh.
slaps him down. That's a 110-second death timer. He does have buyback.
Ogre
but
Magi.
Ogre Magi.
Ogre Magi.
almost certainly has to use it. Big Daddy may fall as well. Go for the TP out. 3 slices. Yules. Fenrir going to cancel that TP, and down he'll go. Godlike anti-mage. Completely out of control. And this time they're pushing in the top lane. That's the lane where the racks were taken. So there will be no racks trade here for Secret unless they win a fight. And a Blink Ravage comes through. Commitment onto Puppy. He gets focused by the M. Down he'll go as well. A triple kill for Black. He just keeps on racking him up. Ice, Ice, Ice refreshes. He can go again. Another Ravage. He's ready to rumble. A Super will, at long last, go for this Rax that's been eluding him for ages.
Just
Sitting
run away,
very far
Vici.
back is FY.
Just run away.
He can't. He's coiled.
How do they fight this? They're going to try. Still
Yeah.
the Ravage.
Oh!
Oh, they get the Black Hole. It's on 2. The GA's there, but no heal. Not enough against all this magic damage to save the Tide Hunter, but he'll buy back immediately. Look to re-engage the PA. Dead for 115
Oh
seconds.
my
This is going to be it in
God.
game 1. Black still not dying. Supermaning his way through the Secret base. It's an ultra kill. It's 2 lanes of racks. Maybe Megas or just straight GG. Vici Gaming have Secret by the throat now.
Black anti-mage.
Was that 3 heroes that actually used that in mana mode? I think that was 3 heroes.
What was it?
Oh.
Nanovoid Timbersaw and Wisp died, right? Did someone else
I
die?
think Wisp and Enigma died.
Oh, really? Wow.
You guys called it. Big Monovoid might win you the game. And there you go.
Yeah, my understanding of Dota sucks. I don't understand this game.
But at least you could have. Certainly better than mine.
That was such a weird like ending of the game. Like Vici got a smoke kill on the Puck, right?
Yeah.
And then they walked top.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
killed PA.
Yeah.
And then
And then
they
they
walked mid.
Yeah,
changed
it,
the
it
Wisp.
was so
Ravage
casual
and
too. Like they moved us 5. They moved us 5. They kill
Yeah.
the Puck and they move us 5 into the jungle. They kill PA to like, and they move us. They kill the Wisp.
So do you think Secret just like lapse in concentration there, or
This is late game Dota, I think.
Possibly. I mean, it
because
is
like
late
some of
game
those
Dota,
smokes
but,
look,
like,
yeah, I mean some of the smokes look pretty predictable. Like,
I
they
mean-
smoke from their base with creeps pushing
It was
in.
it's so weird that I just said their focus is really good because they all moved top right away.
Yeah.
But then their focus is actually bad because they got caught at top. So maybe something actually did not go well there.
Well, they snuck 1 lane of Rex, but they couldn't sneak multiple ones, and in the end, Vici Gaming out to a 1-0 lead in this best of 5. Ice, Ice, Ice making faces for us here as they walk
Why
by.
Black gives you the eyes? Does
He
that
gave
mean
you the
he's
eyes?
meeting you in the losers or like?
No,
That's
it's
so
just,
weird.
He's watching me. I'm
He said he
watching
wants
him.
to cast the grand finals. So I
Oh,
was like,
okay.
what does that mean that you're just you have no confidence in your team? He's like, no, I'm gonna win the grand finals while I'm casting it. So
Nice.
he wants to cast while playing. We'll see.
Good stuff.
Guys, thank you for joining us for game number 1. It was a pretty long one. We'll try and get into game 2 as quickly as possible. This is a best of 5 showdown. Winner will be facing Cloud9 in the grand finals tomorrow. The loser will play EG for 3rd place. Stick around, guys. We'll be right back. You're watching the Summit 2 by G2A.com.